At big odds and was just a little bit of a shortener. As you can see, the money's come for at 22 to 18 now, and number one Central Viking opened at $7.90, now into $5.70. As the last of them come forward, it is Crown Range for the Pinnacle Financial Services. Over the 1,600 metres set. There they go. They're off at the 1,600 metres now, and they're getting back a little bit here was Royal Emerald in the early part, as too did Lucky Mistake. When they settle down, beginning nicely, is Hey Jigsaw from Philippe, and Central Vikings going through on the inside, and right with them I'm an Ace. Luskin Lads behind these. The outside of it is Tarney's Pride, and then a length further away to Mission Breeze. Lucky Mistake's a little deeper. Royal Emerald's against the inside at the 1,200 metres. A length and a half to Zilch. Second from last is Nargile Bay, and Crown Range is hunted up the last one. Hey Jigsaw travels okay down the back of the track, leads by 1.5 lengths. Philippe is second, and Central Viking is third on the inside. There's a length further away to I'm an Ace, Luskin Lad, and there goes Zilch off and around them, pretty quickly making a sharp move. Back behind them, Lucky Mistake. Royal Emerald's over on the inside of Mission Breeze and Tarney's Pride. Nargile Bay looking to go forward at the 800 metres, and Crown Range is last and 8 lengths off the leaders, taking the shortcut. Hey Jigsaw down the side of the course leads. Hey Jigsaw to the 650 metres. Second is Philippe. Zilch. Central Viking over on the inside. They got left a little flat-footed as this leader sprinted. Lushkin Lads behind these runners. I'm an Ace as they come up towards the home corner, and then a little deeper out is Lucky Mistake. Mission Breeze, Tarney's Pride. Royal Emerald's a long way back here. Nargile Bay second to last, and Crown Rangers last. It's Hey Jigsaw. Hey Jigsaw at the 300 metres. 2 lengths to Central Viking. Zilch is grinding away on the outside, and then Mission Breeze and Tarney's Pride. Hey Jigsaw, Central Vikings after it strongly now. Levelled up, hit the front, 100 to go. Central Viking from Hey Jigsaw. Mission Breeze and Tarney's Pride's arriving the last little bit. Central Viking from Tarney's Pride. Central Viking. Central Vikings won, Tarney's Pride second. Mission Breeze third, and Hey Jigsaw knocked up the last 100 to finish fourth. I'm an Ace behind them, then was Zilch and Royal Emerald. Luskin Lad, Crown Range. Philippe was back with Lucky Mistake and Nargile Bay.
Okay, good to see you took advantage of that mail from across the Tasman. 7.30 and 1.90 for Central Viking. Big odds though, Tarney's Pride, number 12. Which was a bit unfancied across the Tasman, and number 10 Mission Breeze, $2.50. And look at Royal Emerald charging home when it was all over with the purple cap just in behind them. So 1, 12 and 10. Bruce Hibbard, the senior jockey. Bruce Marsh could be an omen for what's to come later on for him today. As we pick up the action, the winning galloper by Oregon out of a Pompeii court mare, relishing the conditions, and you can see, Tony, it was clipped, so it has that strange looking longer hair under its belly, but with the winter conditions they clip the horses quite often.
They sure do, that's right. Horses are just starting to get into their winter coats these days, this time of the year anyway, and they're the Chiron colours, so it might be a nice whole kick-off for the Bruce Marsh stable today.
On Stradbroke Day, those colours will be sported by one of New Zealand's leading chances. New Zealand race number 2 will check shortly. The Trevor Clark, and I can tell you Altivine's the value runner. A horse which is just shading number 7, which is the Mandrake for the strongest tips from across the Tasman, and then we look to number 5, which is Malpaso Man, and it's around $10 on New South Wales TAB, and number 2, which is Pacific Star. It's probably the 4th strongest tip from across the Tasman. That's the way they look. A few of the jockeys are still out of the saddle. The first earlier, Brian Hibbert aboard, Central Viking for Bruce Marsh. And Bruce has Chiron representing him in the Stradbroke, in the same colours that won the first, with Brian Hibbert up. This is TeRapa, and as we mentioned earlier, it's in the Hamilton region, so just down to the south Waikato Race Club of Auckland. It's number 12, he's about to go in. Double Duchess, first starter in this race, and Double Duchess is by Deputy Governor. New Plymouth prepared a filly out of a mare called Replica. They're set for us, let's join Albie Gain.
Orders ready. Set and racing, and they clear the gates in good fashion, and Bachelor of Arts towards the outside, and Mark Ali first to hit the ground from Altavine, and down on the inside then is Maori Princess. Double Duchess is right between runners, followed by Pure Living. There followed Deerfoot, then we've got the person, the black and white Justice Court, the grey midfield from A Kiss of Love, Pacific Star and Zip, and Mr. Chand. Rebrook and the Mandrake is last, but now looking to pick up some ground. 900 metres to go, about 10 first to last, and Mark Ali's won the race for the lead from Double Duchess on the rail. Pure Living's right on their quarters, followed by Ultravine. Then we've got Bachelor of Arts, and back on the inside is one runner making a little bit of headway. Maori Princess it was there, followed by Malpaso Man. The Mandrake is making ground up and around the purse. Then we've got back on the inside Deerfoot, Pacific Star. A Kiss of Love came next to Justice Court on the outside. Rebrook further back then to Zip, who's commenced to run from the tail, and Mr. Chan to tail ender. Plenty of chances running to the bend. 500 metres to go now, and Mark Harley to Pure Living. Bachelor of Arts with a big baldy face out wide as they straighten, and the Mandrake's coming into it quickly, but Bachelor of Arts goes for home from the Mandrake. Altavine's got through on the inside. In fact, Altavine's at the front for Colgan. Mark Harley down the outskirts of the track as the purse and Zip. In behind them as they come along, Malpaso Man's coming home pretty well, but Altavine's the leader. Malpaso Man out wider. In behind him, Mark Harley, Bachelor of Arts, then the purse and Zip. Altavine challenged by Malpaso Man. Altavine dug deep and Altavine held out Malpaso Man. Zip flashed up for third out wide. Then Pacific Star, Mark Harley, Bachelor of Arts in the purse. In behind him, Maori Princess, the Mandrake further back then to A Kiss of Love, Rebrook. Then Mr. Chan, Pure Living, Double Duchess, Deerfoot and Justice Court, the last one to run by.
Vince Colgan, the winning rider. Altavine successful. Gee, that Malpaso Man in the Mike Moroney colours loomed up like something special and just failed to go past the eventual winner, and Vince Colgan was the winning rider. So it was number one Altavine, $6, $2.10. Strongly tipped, $6, $2.10, $3.20 Malpaso Man, and then Zip in third position, number 16. Altavine, Vince Colgan on board, a Mantari 3-year-old, second at Matamata last time out. And as we pick up the replay, the horse zooming home out wide was Malpaso Man. Now the winner sports a yellow cap as the camera switches back to the inside, and you'll see Mike Moroney's colours come storming home on its outside. There's Vince Colgan in close-up. He has a look over his right shoulder, and as he kicks clear here, you'll see the Mike Moroney colours come zooming up on his outside, and not quite successful in the race. And that was Mark Hills who comes up aboard the runner-up Malpaso Man. So Altavine, Malpaso Man and Zip. Quinella will return you $16.80. Trifecta $1,332, and the win dividend $6. $2.10. Now updating the third of our races.
Is ready. Montebella's drawn wide with Idaho's Chance. In the all green with the white diamond sleeves, the favourite is Famous Five. Mnemonic's a big dropper here, number 4, from $14.80 into $7.90. They've had a shot at one. As Stacey's Phoenix goes in. And the big dropper, Mnemonic, goes to the inside gate. We're ready for the Manawatu members maiden set.
Got the all clear and light.
And racing now, and just a little wrong-footed at the start, Lauthala Bay, and getting it back as well was Ala2 and Shipley. Now, Famous Five has begun very quickly. Goes up with on the inside of it Mnemonic, and that'll lead from Famous Five. Just Fibs deep around them third. I'm Test right behind them with Royal Apache and Arkwright's Action. Lauthala Bay's got right through on the inside, recovers to be up virtually trailing the leaders, and then Bell, who's a length off that. 3/4 Idaho's Chance. Lewinsky inside of Montebello. There's 3 lengths to Shipley and 4 lengths to Ala2 is last of all. Travelling down the back of the track, 1,000 metres to go. Stacey's Phoenix just from the favourite Famous Five. 2 lengths Mnemonic in the clear, 1.5 Just Fibs, and then Arkwright's Action outside of the stablemate. I'm Tess. The next is Star Apache. Lauthala Bay over on the inside, and a little deeper is Idaho's Chance, and Lewinsky's on the move from the rear at the 800. Bell and Montebello a long way back with Ala2, and Shipley is the last one. It's Stacey's Phoenix bringing them down the side, is joined now by Famous Five, who pops the head in front. Right on them, Mnemonic, Just Fibs, Arkwright's Action, and Lewinsky working right into the race. I'm Test, Star Apache, hard ridden. Montebello starting to move now, and then Bell, Ala2, the others, Lauthala Bay headed up the rest, and then Idaho's Chance and Shipley as they turn. Famous Five in front, joined by Arkwright's Action in the centre. Lewinsky's after them, a little leaper out, and then Montebello. We've got Arkwright's Action. Famous Five is giving
plenty on the inside, and Lewinsky's trying to pick them up on the outside. Arkwright's Action, Famous Five is lifting. Lewinsky's a length off them. Arkwright's Action, Famous Five's finding a bit on the inside. Arkwright's Action and Famous Five, they hit it, and I wouldn't be sure. This is very close. Famous Five or Arkwright's Action, Lewinsky third. Montebello just fibs behind them. Mnemonic Star Apache Alla 2. Fanden Bellheim Test further away. Shipley with Stacey's Phoenix, Idaho's Chance and Lauthala Bay. It'll be one of the last in. Oh, this is close. Has the kid lifted it or not? Michael Walker on Famous Five. And Arkwright's Action and Jeremy Walsh on the outside in an absolute head bobber at the line. Lewinsky will be third. Well, here it is. Arkwright's Action was going to win this all of the way down the straight, but Famous Five wouldn't flinch on the inside. There will be an angle favour to the outside. Here's the call. He's got it. 105.
11 Arkwright's Action. 3 Lewinsky. 6 Montebello. 4 Mnemonic. And 1 Just Fibs. 2, 11, 3, 6, 4, 1.
The Boom Young Apprentice from New Zealand wins yet another one. Famous Five, number 2, paying $3.30. Didn't that tighten up late? And $1.20. Number 11 Arkwright's Action, $16.50. And as soon as we get other dividends through, we'll pass them along. But $2.50 for Lewinsky. Michael Walker, win number 104 for the...
Favourites drawn the outside gate. They're off and racing, and David Henry began well from Oscar Wise, and Red Chant poking up between horses. Carryall's there early. They're followed out by Oscar Wise, dropping out last. Star Core Lapstone with Dick Drumdrup as they draw towards the first. David Henry over nicely by 2 lengths over Carryall. Oh, David Henry, something's just gone amiss. He's been pulled up, David Henry, has he? David Henry, so an early sensation after jumping the first. The favourite is out of the contest. As they work down the far side now, the leader is Carryall, took over as they work down from Red Chan, Oscar Wise, and taken between runners Wolfman, Red Rock, and they're followed Blue Virginia. Deep Symbol on the outside, and out wide of there, Dick Dundrup is followed by Lapstone, and last is Star Core down the far side. Let's get back to the favourite. He's been dismounted, and that is Ben Foot. So bad luck for the connections as they go to the next fence on the journey. The leader is Carryall, got away by 3 to Wolfman, 5 then to Red Rock on the inside of Red Chant. They're followed then by Blue Virginia, Oscar Wise. As they work past the 3,400 metres, they're followed back on the inside, Deep Symbol. Then Dick Drumduff on the inside, Lapstone and Starcore. They're at the next fence now, and a slow jump, and Wolfman's lost its rider after jumping the fence. Wolfman's out of the contest as well. So as they work across the top now with a little over 2,700 to go, the leader is Carryall going towards the fence now. Carryall from Red Rock and Blue Virginia, Red Chant, Deep Symbol. Dick Drumduff is getting handier, followed down on the inside Oscar Wise, then Lapstone, and on the outside Star Core. Into the centre they come, 2,500 metres to go, and Carryall's clear 4 lengths on Red Rock. About 3 lengths away then Blue Virginia in the hands of Finbar Leahy. Coming to jump the next fence, up and over they go. They're followed in behind them by Deep Symbol. Then Dick Drumduff on the outside to Red Chant, followed Lapstone, then Oscar Wise and Star Core as Carryall takes the next one. Out by 5 lengths now from Red Rock, 5 away Deep Symbol, coming towards the next in the centre. Up and over goes Carryall, still 4 or 5 lengths clear. Red Rock is second as they approach the Dunstan double now. Carryall goes in at 1-2, up and over nicely. Going to measure the second of the double, up and over he goes. He's 5 lengths clear. In second spot is Red Rock, about 4 lengths then to Deep Symbol. Then back on the inside, Dick Drumduff on the outside, 2 lengths away now as they head out towards the next fence is going to be Red Chant, and the leader Carryall took it nicely. Red Chant, Oscar Wise further back then, Star Core Lapstone ahead of them, and the last runner is Blue Virginia. So out they work. There's about 10, maybe 12 lengths first to last, and the leader in the Waikato Commerce Club steeplechase is still Carryall by 2 to Red Rock. They're closing the gaps. Deep Symbol's going a big race over on the outside. They're followed down on the inside then by Dick Drumduff. In behind them as they go to the starting fence now is Red Chant. Chant, a nice jump, followed Oscar Wise. Lapstone back on the inside now with 1,500 to go is going to be Star Core, and the last runner is Blue Virginia. There's only 7 over this field now. Down the back they go to negotiate the next fence, and Carrior's trying to lead them throughout. From on the outside, Red Rock, Dick Drumduff. They're followed then by Oscar Wise coming into it. Right there is Lapstone, and with them Deep Symbol and Red Chant. Not much between the leading 6. They're followed 4 lengths away, Star Core, and last of all now is Blue Virginia. Carrior, Dick Drumduff got through on the inside for Ross Elliott. Lapstone's right in the fight. Red Chance there from Oscar Wise, and Deep Symbol further back. Red Rock under pressure being passed on the inside, Star Core, and further back to Blue Virginia. They head off the back and head to the next fence, and Dick Drumduff the leader from Carrior, and Lapstone up and over the trio go. They're followed 2 lengths, Oscar Wise, Red Chant, Deep Symbol, Star Core, Red Rock, and Blue Virginia. 650 metres to go, and Lapstone's taken over. Lapstone, Dick Drumduff on the inside at the next fence. Lapstone, Dick Drumduff on the outside. Red Chant followed Carrior, Oscar Wise, Deep Symbol further back then. Star Core heads the others with Red Rock well back in the field with Blue Virginia. Rounding the bend, 2 fences to go in the Waikato Commerce Club steeplechase, and it's Lapstone that's going for home. 5 lengths clear to Oscar Wise and Dick Drumduff, and Red Chant at the second to last now. Lapstone up and over by 3 Oscar Wise. They flattened one of those panels on the inside. Deep Symbols plugging on the outside of it. Dick Drumduff coming towards the last. Lapstone from Oscar Wise. Lapstone over first. Oscar Wise may be the danger. Then we've got Deep Symbol, Red Chant, Dick Drumduff, and Star Core. Oscar Wise is level to Lapstone. Further back then we've got Deep Symbol and Red Chant. Oscar Wise in the closing stages drew out. Oscar Wise beat Lapstone. Third at the line is going to be very close between on the inside Deep Symbol or Red Chant on the outer. They're followed by Star Core, Dick Drumduff. Further back then to Carrior, Red Rock, and Blue Virginia's last in.
Winning rider was Steve Douglas, $4.90, $2.40. What a marathon, 4,000 metres over the jumps, and gets up to collar. Lapstone, which jumped the last in front but was overhauled in the run to the line, number 5. Oscar Wise by 24 Carat, prepared out of Dargaville as they run to the line. Third is a photo between number 3 Deep Symbol and 11, which is Red Chant. A marathon it was as we update the market on the next New Zealand race, which comes through from Awapuni, and ratings 3, 5, 10 and 7. Early look at the market, 4.90 Rough Planet. And I can tell you the best mail from across the Tasman at this stage, 1, 3 and 5, with number 10 as we check over the page, the hottest of tips from across the Tassie, My Senor. So jump on My Senor. You've got good odds there, $9.50 for the best bet in this next race, which is third ranked, ratings 3, 5, 10 and 7. Well, we'll super third placing as soon as it comes through, but there is a Super Days racing, June Stakes Day at Warwick Farm, Butte Winter's Day. Terry Bailey, good morning to you as you preview the action with Wayne Harris.
Yes, good morning, Brendan, and welcome along. And Wayne, as Brendan was saying, it's a beautiful day here today. A little bit cold overnight, but perfect weather conditions.
Glorious today, not a cloud in the sky, and I think we've got a good day's racing here for the June Stakes.
His Worship, terrific effort last time in the red and white colours. Just holding them there momentarily. And now I think they're ready to go in the hurdles. They are, as the gates are back and they're off and racing. His Worship has dropped out back door, and Lassiter's Gold is going to get back as well. Zace arriving at the first one from Luton Criteria. They've all made it. Going forward, Classic Moon, and then Me Sonor. Back behind these, Rough Planet with nearly 4 lengths, or 3 lengths anyway, then to His Worship. And 5 lengths away to Lassiter's Gold is the last one. Working on down the side on their first occasion, Corin Pemberton and Zace calling the shots. A length to lead, and Classic Moon on the inside, the 30. Got in very close to the leader, but he's over. Criteria's tracking through on these with Mesanor between runners. They have 5 lengths on Rough Planet, similar distances, Worship, and 5 or 6 then to Lassiter's Gold's the last one as they turn up into the straight on their first occasion, and Lute's going up to have a shot at the front here from Zace hard against the inside rail. There's little or nothing between them as they sight up to the first of 2 in the straight now. And Lute and Zace, with Zace hitting it again. Criteria, oh, he all but went
but he's back in the saddle. And now we've got third Classic Moon and fourth is Me Sonor. Criteria is now the fifth one on the inside. Rough Planet 2 behind that. There's 4 or 5 to His Worship and 10 lengths further away. Then to Lassiter's Gold. Coming to the next one in front of us. And they have all made it now. And Loot on the outside is just in front of Zace and jumping marginally the better as they turn out of the straight. There's 3 lengths to Classic Moon right in the race, and then Me Sonor. The favourite's handy enough to Criteria, and the red and black is next on the inside. Rough Planet biding its time just behind these runners. There's 2.5 further away to His Worship and a long way to Lassiter's Gold is last of all as Loot takes over clearly now up into the back. Leads a length on Zace. Classic Moon came away from the fence and Me Sonor 3 out. Criteria's back behind these runners on the inside. 1,400 metres to go. There's a length and a half then to Rough Planet. His Worship and Lassiter's Gold still 10 lengths behind them as Loot's only just in front of those Aces levelling again on the inside. The first down the back of the track. Zace hit that one again. And Loot now has 3/4 to Classic Moon, who's going up very quickly on the outside. Zace the inside of this pair, and then the favourite Me Sonor and Criteria to the second down the back. A lovely leap, the leader. Behind them, Rough Planet, His Worship, and long way then, not jumping well at all, is Lassiter's Gold. Classic Moon in front. Me Sonor's attacking on the outside to the third down the back. Loot and Criteria with these. Zace losing ground as Rough Planet, who hasn't been asked for any effort as yet, but has done so now and is about to respond, and His Worship is tracking into the race at the 800 and well out of contention. Lassiter's Gold as they come down the side. Classic Moon just in front from Me Sonor on the outside. Now His Worship's running into it nicely. He's moved to third, coming to the next, and then Criteria. Rough Planet didn't make a great job. Then Zace and Loot, I think they've run their races as they come down the side. They've got 500 metres still to travel, and the race is on now. Classic Moon from Me Sonor. His Worship. Rough Planet won't lie down either. He's having another effort on the inside, and then Criteria as they turn. It's still Classic Moon. Classic Moon and Clayton Chipperfield in front. One to go, 300 metres out from Me Sonor trying to lift on the outside, and Rough Planet on the outside of the two, jumping all over. 200 metres to go. Classic Moon, Rough Planet on the outside, and Me Sonor between them. Rough Planet out wide has hit the front now. Rough Planet and Gene Andrew, who's having a wonderful run, and Rough Planet's going on to win the Awapuni hurdles. Classic Moon a brave second. Me Sonor a tenacious third. His Worship's behind these. Criteria's Ace, Loot and Lassiter's Gold. They've all completed the course, and Lassiter's Gold will be the last of the men.
Gene Andrew, the winning rider. Rough Planet number 3 was the winner from 5 Classic Moon and 10 My Senor. 3:30, 1:20, 2:20, $1.50, and Gene Andrew was the winning rider. Updating the next race from New Zealand, race 6, we go back to TeRapa. The Waikato Tractors maiden this is, 5:30 Crown Dancer. Ratings 3, 1, 2, 5 and 6 are the top 5 ratings. And for this upcoming race, I can tell you that the best of the male comes in the form of numbers 1, 7 and 14 as we check over the page. 1, 7 and 14, and a really good value, number 14, Kindle Leaf, which has Noel Harris in the saddle. So the race is due to go in the market. 13, Johann Strauss, we saw race last week, is also good value. Well, the Creswick Stakes is one of the features from Flemington. Magic number 7's just moving forward for this race, and they're all set for us. Let's head trackside.
His reel is set. Racing, and they cleared the gates, and Raging Brook soon after one of the first to hit the ground and got out narrowly to Devilish Girl. Crown Dancer began well on the inside and going forward, Flower Mound and Johann Strauss as they run onto the proper, and behind them now is St Ledger Road. Soupstone Ribbon up just in behind the Speed is followed by South of Dixie, Moments of Magic and Lenavi. He's real trapped a little bit deeper on a bit of a limb, followed by Kinderleith and Get a Life and Jet Anders the tail end of it. Raging Brook the pace to Flower Mound and Crown Dancer. A nice run, Sweeney on the rail. St Ledger Road, the grey is running between runners at the 1,000 metres. They're followed down on the inside, South of Dixie, Johann Strauss on its girth, and 3 out, Soupstone, 4 out then is Devilish Girl. They work down the far side. They're followed He's Real, Moments of Magic, Lenavi, 800 metres to go. They swing off the back then, Jet Ander, Kinderleith well back, second last, and last of all is Get a Life. So round past the 650 they work, and the leader is Raging Brook by a length and a half. St Ledger Road, Flower Mound's right wide in the fight. 3 lengths, Crown Dancer, Johann Strauss, and they're followed by He's Real with Devilish Girl. Further back, South of Dixie, Moments of Magic now starting to improve. Frolic Jetander, then Kinderleith and Soupstone, Lenavi and Get a Life, but round the bend they come at the 450. Raging Brook by 2. St. Ledger Road followed South of Dixie, then Crown Dancer, Moments of Magic, and behind them Kinderleith, Raging Brook, Crown Dancer now angling into the clear. South of Dixie's coming hard with St. Ledger Road on the inside. South of Dixie and Kinderleith finishing right down the outside with Moments of Magic. The leader, South of Dixie. Kinderleith gobbling it up in a couple of strides though, and it's the Harris Magic to work, and Kinderleith goes right away to win it from South of Dixie, St. Ledger Road. In behind them came Crown Dancer, Moments of Magic, Raging Brook, then Lenavi. He's Real followed Jetander, Soupstone, then Devilish Girl, Get a Life, Flower Mound, and Johann Strauss is last in.
Race number 6, Kinderleith, right down the outside. The guys of one, Noel Harris in the saddle, and he was the winner, improving 2 strong. Cambridge prepared by Sir Vigilant. It was nice and firm too, wasn't it? $6.40, $2.30, $9.30 and $3.20. An update for the next race, which was from Awapuni, and Arducious is at $3. And 6 is the Good Value Runner, the best tip though from across the Tasman, Arducious. Ratings 2, 3, 4, 6 and 1. And as we check, Michael Walker rides Arducious, number 2, looking for win number 106 of the season, his first in the saddle. The Actress at 7:30 rather, and 4.70 for Carlin. Placings that last race, 14, 5 and 6. We'll confirm full dividends there for you very, very soon. Heading to our Adelaide venue now, which is Victoria Park. A fine day. The track is rated slow.
Right, Shy Teleguinness Affair, Barloso ready. Carlin and Arduous, we just await CC's Gold. Having just her 5th start, 2 wins and a placing in there as well, and she's about to walk up into the gates. Even though she's not so keen, Gary Phillips, the starter, is to the top of the platform. 3rd favourite, Barloso, $4.15. So she's just holding them up here. Michael Walker rides Arduous on 105 for the season. He's already bagged 2 wins today. CC's Gold still to link into the gates. The attendants alongside of Zomp and Shy Teller. She's just not so keen to load forward here, CC's Gold. But now they've got her in, so we're ready. 1,200 metres in front of them. The Nottingley Farm 1,200 ready to go. First of the pick 6. Set and racing. Carlin and CC's Gold back a little bit. Zom found the front easily here. Threadneedle goes after it, as too does Arduous. Barloso is next, and CC's Gold's going forward quickly on the outside. There's 2 lengths then to the Actress, 2 to Carlin, and Shy Teller is the last one. It's Zomp leading to the end of the back of the track. From Arduous second, Threadneedle's now getting the nice run, and CC's Gold's going forward. There's 2 lengths to Barloso, 4 lengths to the Actress. Back behind these then is Shy Teller, and the grey Carlin is last. They come down the side of the course, and still Zomp. Zomp to the 600 metres. Arduous is second, and on the inside is Threadneedle. CC's Gold behind them, Barloso. 5 lengths, Shy Teller, the Actress, and last still Carlin. As they come to the home corner, Zomp angling out into the centre. Threadneedle getting up inside of it, and then Arduous. Barloso's tracking through on these. It's Zomp now. Arduous after it over on the outside, and down on the inside then is Barloso. Arduous moved a length in front now. From the second is Zomp. Barloso's holding down 3rd, but here comes 3 to Michael Walker, and 3 straight to Arduous. It's well clear from Zomp and Barloso fighting out 2nd and 3rd, but it's all Arduous, and the Whiz Kid gets another one. Arduous by nearly 5 lengths. Barloso and Zomp in a close thing, 2nd and 3rd, and then CC's Gold behind these runners, Shy Teller. The next home then has been the Actress from Threadneedle and Carlin. It'll be the last one home.
Okay, winner there, number 2, Arduous at $2.40, $1.10 from New Zealand in race number 7, TAB number 2 there. And a nice win there too, winning by some 4 or 5 lengths of the line by the looks of things. Close for the minors. I think the inside horse has run second. New Zealand race 7, 2 Arduous, $2.40, $1.10. And the horse going to the line pretty well there. In fact, it was a nice win. It won by some 3 or 4 lengths on the line. And there it is there, the horse down the outside here at New Zealand. And Gee, it was a nice easy win on the line there, Dukas. To the inside horse,